Hello there! I am going to share with you today how to fill out the national visa application form of Portugal. We do not want our visa to be denied because we couldn't fill it out correctly, right? So let's do this the right way. The national visa application form is a form used for visa applications related to residence and temporary stay. And the job seeker visa of Portugal is one of the visa considered for temporary stay. You can find this form on the official website of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Portugal under General Documentation, as you can see in the screen. Keep in mind that before you fill out this form, you must have already secured your round-trip ticket booking, accommodation booking, and travel insurance, and the date must match all together. Otherwise, you may compromise your application and it could lead to the denial of the visa. Aside from that, you'll have to indicate in this form the date of your travel in Portugal and the address of your accommodation in Portugal. Or, example, if you do not have the documentations yet, you must at least have decided about your travel date. But do not worry, in case there is a changes in your travel date, you can always fill out a new form. You can find the link to the website of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Portugal and the link to the national visa application form in the description of this video. I would also recommend accessing the form using Microsoft Edge browser so you can type all your information directly into the PDF form, save and print it. But if you'd like to do it the old way, you can also print this out and fill it out using a pen. All right, let's start. This is the website of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Portugal, and this is the instructions and the requirements of job seeker visa. If we'll go down here, we'll find the general documentation. Just click the national visa application form, and this form will be opening up for us. This is a 3 pages form that we need to fill out as a part of our application for the job seeker visa. So in this part, because we open it using Microsoft Edge, we actually have an access to type our information from here. Just click T or add text, and we can type all the information and just print it out using this one. We could also change the color of the text, the size of the text, as we like. I have this form with me. It's already filled out with, of course, just a dummy information for us to go through. So first and foremost, for the part for official use only, so this will be filled out by the Embassy of Portugal in Jakarta. So we don't need to put anything on this part. So let's go first here. So surname, of course, this is our family name or last name. Surname at birth, usually this is applicable for female because if we got married, we change our family name. And first name, of course, this is the given name. We need to input our date of birth, place of birth, country of birth, and nationality. If you have other nationality other than Filipino, you could also include it here. And then put your gender, civil status, and if you are a minor, so there's a need of parental authority. The national identity number is the passport number or the national ID number. And then type of document, it will be an ordinary passport. And in this part, we'll need to input our travel documents details. So that is the passport number, the date of issue, valid until, and issued by which country. For the number 17, this is already available in the form. We couldn't edit it. Family relationship with an European country, it's also filled out automatic in the form. And of course, we need to input our complete home address and email address. Also input our telephone number. Now, in this part, If you are a resident of a country other than the Philippines, then you'll need to declare it here as well. So you'll need to input your residence permit number and until when is it valid. But in this case, I'll just input no. Current occupation, you need to input your current job because we are applying for a job seeker visa. So this could support our application as well. And we need to input our employer's name, employer's address, telephone number. Purpose of stay, just click the others and then specify as job seeker visa. Additional information on purpose of stay, just put it not applicable. For number 25, it is already there in the form. We couldn't edit it. But for number 26, member state of first entry, just input Portugal. For 27, we do not need to select either 2 entries or multiple entries. Just leave these 2 blank because job seeker visa is only a single entry visa. For the intended date of arrival, so this is what I'm telling you earlier that you at least need to decide of your travel date. So there is the arrival date and the departure date. Keep in mind that if you input a date here, do not maximize it up to 180 days. As much as possible, the total number of stay must not exceed 120 days. Why 120 days? Because that is the initial approval or validity of the job seeker visa. And it could be just extended when we are already in Portugal for another 60 days. For 28, it's not applicable. It's already there in the form. Entry permit for the final country of destination, not applicable as well. This is already in the form. And then here on 30, surname and first name of the inviting person if someone invited you or if you already know someone in Portugal. If this is not applicable, you have to input your hotel or temporary accommodation. So you could input, if you book an accommodation in Airbnb or Booking.com, Uniplaces, or 𝗏𝗏𝗀, you can put it this way. And then, in that booking that you made, there is a complete address of the accommodation, apartment number, room number. You'll have to input it here in details, as well as the telephone number of the accommodation. If you've done the accommodation booking through this platform, all this information, the address, the email address, and telephone number will be all in that document, in the reservation. So if you are invited by by a company or organization, you have to put it here as well. But in our example, I'll just put it not applicable as well as here in the name and the telephone number. Now, in case for the cost of travel and living during the applicant stay, this is basically who will cover your expenses while you are in Portugal. So basically, it's us by the applicant, means of support, of course, cash. And if you do have a credit card, just tick mark the credit card part. If you have other means to support yourself, just tick the others and specify what it is. And then after that, here's the, let's say, terms and conditions when applying the visa, and you'll have to agree that. So you have to put the place and date where you sign this document and then your signature. So as easy as that. If you do have any questions about filling out this application form, please let me know. Just comment in this video. Thank you.